to go for two.
That's what I do.
His pass caught at the 4. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 24.
I smell fear in that 56. Mike, 56.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
To throw is Darnold. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. The Jets on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. It's a party now. Red 80. Check, crunch. No 80.
Back to throw, Darnold. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
Hey, wahoo!
58, Mike. Bring it. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58.
Now here we go on 4th. Darnold. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Ryan looked down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Go 58 to Mike. Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning. Don't get nervous.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. And this is incomplete. He was looking to hit his running back, Le'Veon Bell, that time. And now it's 2nd down. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
To throw again on 2nd down, Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Throwing here on third down, Darnold. It's caught by Herndon. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That's good for 28 yards.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. That'll bring up second down.
Mike, 58, right there. Watch the screen, lady. Watch the screen.
Hey, orbit.
58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Lady. 58 to Mike. Go 58 to Mike. Tackle.
Throwing again is Darnold. Going for it all. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Weddle. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football.
Safe.
Cornell. 5.
Back to the air. Goff on second down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jordan Jenkins able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. They go play action to Gurley. Now Goff. He's letting it fly. He's got a man. Complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, LA. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Rams add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Here we go. Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 22. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got his man open out of the backfield. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. Now it's Darnold. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
To throw again on second down, Goff. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he can't quite pick it. No interceptions so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down. Now Greg Zuerlein. We all remember the 57-yarder that sent the Rams to the Super Bowl. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
On first down, Darnold. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The veteran Eric Weddle there to break that one up.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
Second down and 10, Darnold. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 12 yards there and a first down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
Slam, slam, slam.
Darnold from the gun. He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The veteran Eric Weddle there to break that one up.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up second and 10.
Mike, 56. You can't block me. You can't block me.
Hey, exit.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check, 56. Watch QB drop. And 80. Check, 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 check. Check.
Darnold to throw again. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Clay Matthews. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack.
Check 9, check 9. And 80.
3rd and long, it's Darnold. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Ready? 58, boys, 58. Topper! I'm coming after you. Ready? That's
They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10.
I got him.
We're good.
54. Mike's 54. Hey, Tank.
Hey, Haywood.
54, right there. 54, Mike. Here we go, D. Get off the field. Mike 5-4.
Hard ball.
Watch the screen.
Spud.
Watch the screen.
Turbo set.
Throwing now, Goff into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick, and his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
At their own 45-yard line.
Real side.
56. Mike's 56.
Ready?
Slam.
After the interception, here's Darnold. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. I guess at this point, Charles, heck, why not take some shots?
I would agree with that totally because a big play can't hurt at all. Heck, you might get a pass interference call out of it. Somehow the ball might get tipped up and you come down with it. Might not do too much for the result of the game, but it could add to your stats.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Darnold, and he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. The Jets on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Out right here to Herndon. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Here's Darnold. And he's got a noon one. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
We're going to start.
Ready? And we got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Convert.
Darnold off the play fake to Bell. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Aqib Talib. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
Mike,
Go. Mike 20.
Mike 5-4. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
After the interception, here's Goff. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Line of scrimmage back at their own 3 now as they come up 2nd and long.
Here we go. Ric Flair.
Hey, watch out. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Here we go. Mike 54. Mike 54. Bandit.
Goff going to throw it. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. Well, they were obviously backed up. Had a little bit of space from the goal line, snapping it from the 3, but still trying to throw it. And
yeah, exactly. If this were hindsight as 2020 comes into play, right? Seems like a good idea to throw the ball there. Maybe you'll surprise them and catch them off guard. Instead, you've created a turnover and put your defense in a bad spot.
Right over there. Yeah. Mike 58, right there. 98. Red 80. 58's the Mike. 58's the Mike. Red 80. He's not going to get me. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
they go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Eluding the pressure right. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
They go play action here on first down. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Anunwa, the intended target, and it's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Mike 56, Mike.
Hey, Echo.
Exit. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Let's go, defense. Hey.
Now Darnold. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. The Jets on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 10.
Jim.
Oh, lady.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. Open man is Anderson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
First down, Jets.
We're going to set it.
54, right there. 54 Mike. I got it.
We're going to yell, lady.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Mike got it.
One last throw down for Darnold. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down.
You see me?
So the LA Rams with a victory here. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.